Hello, my dear students. Good morning. I hope you are well, safe, and comfortable. Please stay at home to keep yourselves fresh and safe. Today we have reading one course, lesson 5, and we begin with reading 16. Reading 16 we have an out-of-town college thrives in town. That means we are talking about non-traditional college. We have here at most big city universities, the base, the attitude, and the lifestyle are geared to city life. There is a university in Manhattan that has its roots outside the city, Adelphi. When we opened Adelphi University, Manhattan, we brought with us all the values of a traditional non-urban university, such as classes small enough for you to get to know your professors, an educational environment designed to separate you from the daily rigors of life, and a staff of counselors and administrators schooled in the importance of the individual. Yet, with all our emphasis on traditional values, it has been our tradition to offer programs which reflect the needs of today. So you will find we have pioneered in education for adults, with the programs for teachers, social workers, business majors, child care workers, and others. If you are looking for our kind of a tradition, you can find it without leaving the city. Adelphi, Manhattan is thriving on 28th Street. Now we have here the form, the application form. I am interested in the following. We have here University College for Adults, degree, certificate. We have Arts, Science, Department of Education. These are specialties. You can have undergraduate or graduate student. Your name, you have to write your name, full name, first name and last name, your address, your city, state, telephone, and so on. And we can move. Yes, we have here. Adelphi University is committed to extending equal education opportunities to all those who qualify academically. Yeah, no distinctions, no racial or religious distinction. Now we move to the exercises. Exercise, we have detailed comprehension. Respond to the following according to the nature of the item. Number one, according to the ad, means advertisement. Why is Adelphi different from other city colleges? A. It has been geared to the big city. B. Its programs are needed today. C. its classes are small. D, it caters to adults. Which one is the best answer? Yes, we have more than one answer is possible. Perhaps, a question answer is C. We have its classes are small. This is, a merit. List the values, number 2 here. List the values of a traditional non-urban university. We have a class small. We have an environment designed to separate you from the city rigors. We have also a staff of counselors, administrators, and administrators schooled in the importance of the individual. These are the values. You can refer to the passage as well. Number 3, the word traditional as used in this ad seems to mean changing, A, B, customary, C, innovative, or D, educational. The traditional means customary, B. Number 4, this ad would appeal most to A, counselors, B, urban adults, C, high school graduates, D, none of the above. Yes, it can appeal to high school graduates. That's C. Number 5. This ad may be classified as A, humorous, B, comparative, C, low pressured, D, separatist. The answer is B, comparative, comparing traditional and non-traditional. Number 6, the final line below the address means that Adelphi is A, interested in admitting only qualified students, B, not following the law in its admission standards, C, committed to high school standards of admission, D, an equal opportunity institution. The answer is D, an equal opportunity institution. Now we turn to the vocabulary work. Vocabulary work here for this ad is obviously, clearly different from that used to sell a Jaguar. Here are words from the ad, some associated with education. What do they mean? We have base means course, rate or speed, geared means designed, roots means origins, non-urban means rural, rigors of life, pressures of life, schooled, educated, pioneered means the first, social worker means social employee. We have extend means enlarge, qualify means apply or having the required the required degree or standard. And now we turn to something else. We have prefixes. Words are made quite different. You can invent new words giving the negative or the of a word by adding certain items, certain syllables called prefixes. We have number 1, un, in number 2, N and M. Number 3, number 4, L. Number 5, none. And number 6, this. So we have note. Rule for the negative prefixes is it before we have L, we use M. Before B and M or P, we use M. Yes. Yeah. L before L. Y. M before B and M or P. Before R, we use R. This can be made clear in the examples. Select the one word from the choices given that best completes each of these sentences. Write in the space provided. The dying man's speech was so that no one was able to interpret it. Yeah, to understand, or this his last request. 1. Indiscreet. B, of course, nonchalant. C, incoherent. And D, impotent. The answer is C, incoherent, not logical. Number 2, due to many years of, we have here the Smiths had nothing to fall back on when it was time for them to retire. They have got no money at the end of their career. Why? A, illiteracy. B, impunity. C, inflexibility. D, imprudence. The answer is D, imprudence. That means they spend more than they save nothing. Number 3, certain pessimists feel that a nuclear war in our time is. Pessimist means seeing the dark side of the bad side of the future. We have A, inevitable. B, illicit. C, disconcerting. D, impossible. The answer is A, inevitable, unavoidable. Number 4, the personnel manager could not even consider her for the position because of her appearance. Inhabit, inflexible, unkempt, or disheartened. The answer is C, unkempt, means untidy. Number 5, we have here, we received the news today that there would be no raises this year. Bad news. Yes. Number 8, disreputable. B, uncanny. C, incongruous. D, disconcerting. And the answer is D, disconcerting, means sad. Number 6, it was truly miraculous that the child was, after falling 6 floors, unscathed, uncanny, irreparable, or illiterate. Of course, the answer A, unscathed, unhurt. Number 7, modern architecture often seems in a city rich in history unlikely. A. B, unwitting. C, incongruous. D, unkempt. The answer is C, incongruous. Number 8, we have here Sibriko is known for his, yes, efforts to, yes, right. You can skip number 8, yes. Number 9, we have Barbara's parents received a report from her teacher, yes, that said Barbara is an excellent student, but she talks to her friends during class. A. Inevitably. B. Incoherently. C. Unerringly. And D. Incessantly. Incessantly. And the answer is D. Incessantly means without stopping. Number 10. A civil war pits brother against brother and causes harm to a nation's morale. Number A, uncompromising. B, incalculable. C, invariable. D, infallible. The answer is B. Number 11, she divorced her husband after he had an affair with his secretary. Number A, nonchalant. Number B, incongruent. Number C, inequitable. And number D, illicit. And the answer is illicit. Number 12, journalists often have to resort to questions to obtain information that will interest their readers. A, indiscreet. B, inflexible. C, incalculable. And D, unerring. And the answer is indiscreet. That is A. Number 13, there is still no, we have a cure for the common, yes, the common disease or the common cold. We have A, impotent. B, impossible. C, infallible. D, unwieldy. When the answer is C. Number 14. The boy's performance in school suffered greatly when he became a member of a gang. A, unlikely. B, inequitable. C, distributable. D, unwieldy. And the answer is distributable gang. Number 15. Because her husband was Mary learned how to do home repairs herself. Number A, uncompromising. Number B, infallible. Number C, insubordinate. And number D, inhibit. And the answer is number D, inhibit. Now we have two rows, column A and column B, and you have to look for the meaning of the words in column A. Choose equivalent words from column B. We have sure, number 1, unable to do things, unharmed, inflexible, unwise, not careful. And we have forbidden, disjoined, garbled, not neat, very great, of bad character, unable to read and write. We have inappropriate, constant, and upset, and unavoidable. So you can say look for the equivalent. For example, number 8, illiterate, means unable to read or write. While we have number 14, inevitable, means unavoidable. Number 4, incongruous, means disjoint or garbled or inappropriate. We have words like here unscathed. We have unscathed means unhurt, or unharmed. Yeah. So you can look at these things and try to make sure that you understand everything. And this is the end of the lesson. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for the moment. Goodbye.